Hi everybody, today I want to help you have super bright lights on your garden tractor too. Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to get a super bright light on your garden tractor. I'm going to put a link in the description for all the parts you would need from Amazon to make one of these on your garden tractor. And it's real simple. Light, mount, wires, connects into the original tractor harness without modification, in my case and probably in your case as well. So keep tuned, I'm going to show you how I do this in this, like I said, half hour or less if you have your tools and parts all at once. Alright, I'm going to show the mount here. It's pretty simple if it'll focus. This is the mount for the light. This is my aluminum mount that's going to go on the tractor. This is my anti-vibration rubber that's going to protect the grill of my tractor. And then on the other side, same thing, piece of rubber and a piece of aluminum. And then we're going to sandwich that on the grill. I'll show you that here quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, set my wrenches off to the side. I've got this piece here. Now I'm going to reach down. I know it's hard to see here at the moment, but I'm going to stick my other piece of aluminum on here. And that sandwiches in place. And then I got my washer and lock washer that are going to go on here. I always want to use a washer and a lock washer so the engine vibration and the vibration from whatever work you're doing doesn't cause your light to come loose and fall off. So anyway, as you can see, hopefully, looks like you can see there. Let's see if I can bring you in a little bit better. There is our mount on the back side here, and I'll get you a picture for the front. Now this happens to be going on a Sears Suburban garden tractor. This will also work on other brands of garden tractors, but it may take a little bit different process. Like I said, we want to make sure we try and keep this light mount straight as we tighten this on here. And we're going to over tighten it. And what I mean by over tightening it is we're going to pull our pieces of aluminum here that are sandwiching that to where they kind of squash in to the opening there, and that's going to tighten up this a little bit too. And that's going to help when we have our light in here. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to put our light in there. Alright, so now this is the part where we put on the light. Got some extra washers and a lock washer. Then we got our nut. And the light is just going to face down for the moment. And just for quick reference, I did run the light down through the mount, because when the light's tipped up, it keeps the wire kind of out of the way. So we're just gonna take and snug that up a little bit, and then we're gonna flip our light up and make sure our wire follows it down. And then, now that the tension from the bolt being tight here will hold the light up, we'll tighten this up so that it's real good and snug, so our light isn't going to just flop down. And now it does leave the light adjustable so that you can adjust the aim of it. And our wire is conveniently tucked down through there, and we're going to run it up through our grill. And that'll be next. Alrighty, so as far as the electrical part here, we need two connectors like this for our wiring harness on our light. Unfortunately, they didn't strip enough of the insulation off, so we're just going to take our tool here and we're going to strip off some more insulation, just like so, on both sides. Depending on your connectors, how much you'll have to strip off. So next, we have our end connectors here. These are just universal ones. I picked them up at Fleet Farm. You can get them at Napa or anywhere else. And you have your crimp piece on the end here, And you're just gonna pick your right size. They're usually color coded. So you crimp that onto the wire like so that it's not gonna come off. And then, just to make sure, you give it a little tug and it's not coming off. So then you go over to your other wire and you run it to there. And you take your crimp tool and you crimp this one too. Just make sure that's good and crimped onto your wire. And it won't just pull off and you won't have any problems. So now, this is really simple. We're going to take this and we're going to run it up through the grill of our tractor here to the other side. Okay, now it's kind of important that you follow along with this step. My ground is here and my positive is over here. Because this is LED, it won't work if you screw this up. But you want to make sure that your ground, your black wire, goes to your black wire. You're going to take your screwdriver and tighten it down on the back of your existing lights. Now if you don't get too out of hand with your LED lights and you use the ones that I use, you're not going to have to worry about too much electrical draw because these pull next to nothing. So then we'll come over here to our positive side of the world and we'll loosen this side up. Now, after this, you're pretty much done. You'll want to secure your wire so that it isn't rubbing on things. I'll use a zip tie for that, just around the front of the grill here. And then that'll be good. Depending on your tractor, you might have to do it a little bit differently. Now, all that's left is to make sure that it works. No light, original lights, LED light. And that, my viewers, is how to make a super bright light for your garden tractor on a budget and quickly. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.